So the entrepreneurial journey, that's an interesting history. I am a third generation builder. My father was a builder, but he never really was a licensed contractor. So he was one of those behind the scenes kind of guys that legal people love to hate on. Anyway, my grandfather was a contractor, and at a young age, from the age of 12 actually, he had me on job sites teaching me woodworking. And one of the most fun experiences I had with him was learning to build interior handrails. And if you can imagine, at 12 to 14 years old, Papa doesn't want to cuss around me. And when something would happen when we're doing interior trim work, he would always pronounce Yuma. And I always thought it was Yuma, Arizona, but as I learned later, it was like you can imagine where I was going with that. Anyway, the inspiration I got to begin entrepreneurship really became just the freedom of watching him, being able to come and go as he pleased. He was able to go fishing, play with his wood crafts, things like that. So after my time in the military, it just became natural that prior to me going to college, or while I was going to college, I was a carpenter's helper and ended up being a lead carpenter. And naturally that just moved into when I got out of college, I became a general contractor. Started hiring guys, built crews, and really took an interest in the craft of building up efficiencies and streamlining that motion. So I was a general contractor for 30 plus years. And as I'm aging out of the trade, I decided to do something a little bit different. So here I am now at Genie Rocket. As my journey through construction happens, and you have friends that have other contractors working for them, or family with other contractors working for them, and you hear the same repetitive stories over and over again, how people feel not empowered, not in control, they feel not heard, they feel distanced, and like their project doesn't matter. Well, that really bothers me from a standpoint of my trade and my profession, that when people are paying us, they're paying you for a reason to get a job done. So efficiencies have always been a really high point for me as far as just streamlining my work process. Hence Genie Rocket. So here I am with this mindset of, now that I don't want to physically do this work anymore, how can I educate others to do it? Whether it's I do some mentoring with young emerging contractors, some of which I have trained in the trades to now, and others, homeowners specifically, and now house flippers, property development, on how I can educate and help them streamline and gain efficiencies in their systems. Hence, Genie Rocket is a platform that allows me to have a reach nationwide, to really put it's an all-in-one platform for me. I can write my content, my blogs, post everything in one spot, develop a CRM. Today, as a matter of fact, I was in the office and really got some hands-on treatment with workflows and email sequencing, because computer skills, sure, I can run a spreadsheet, but operating with funnels and triggers and tags and all the things I'm learning, I'm having a great time learning it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm good at it yet, but I'm learning. And I like to, of course, I like streamlining my content and my flow and making sure I'm delivering a good product. Genie Rocket has been the catalyst to get that product to a lot of people in a manner that's I could not have done with just simple emailing, that's for sure.